Hi everyone, I'm Beth with Bodies by Pilates, and today I'm going to take you through a quick abs series. So you don't need any equipment for today's exercises. All you need is your mat or the floor. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Today we're going to start with a plank in a 4-point kneeling position. So it's really a hovering 4-point kneeling position, and then we're going to work our way through a plank series. So just hold it here, knees right above your mat, shoulders right over top of your wrists. Your belly button is pulling up so that your back is nice and flat and your knees are about 1 inch or so away from your mat. All right, so hold it here. We've got about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go ahead and kick it through and then to that other side. So just coming through center each time, kicking it through, getting a little rotation here, turning on the obliques as well. We're going to try and do each exercise for about 30 seconds. We've got 10 more seconds here, and then we're going to just take it to a static plank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, take those legs out, adjust yourself as you need to, into that plank position. So tuck your belly button up, hips are tucked under, hold it here. You're going to act as if you're pulling away from your mat, so try not to sink into it. We've got about 5 more seconds, and then we're going to walk it in, out, out. Here we go. In, out, out. You got it. Try not to walk backwards. We've got about 10 more seconds here. We're going to go into our first side plank. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into your side plank. So lots of different positions for your side plank. You can stack those legs, you can stagger them, or you can place that bottom leg down. Just catching my breath here. About 10 more seconds, we're going to rotate it forward. Last 3, 2, 1. Rotate it forward. Hold that plank. Push through those heels. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears. Good. Now, if you feel you're getting a sag or an arch in your back, you can always pop those hips up a little higher. We're going to rotate to that other side. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So I apologize. My back is going to be to you. You want to pull those bottom obliques up. Open up the chest. Hold it here. After this, we're going to go ahead and set those hips down. So hang on to it. I've got about 10 more seconds. Had to look to see how much time is left. Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those hips down onto your back. We've got a basic crunch here. So just lifting and lowering. Really an active recovery here. So catching your breath. Lift and lower. So remember, you want to activate the core. That's where you're lifting from. So try not to lead with the chin, but think about the lift coming from the core. I just want you to float that right leg into tabletop so that knee stays over that hip. Good job. Now, if you feel a lot of arching in the back, you're going to go ahead and just bring that knee a little closer. All we're going to do is swap those legs out, but I want you to put the right leg down first before the left leg comes up. Keep lifting and lowering. Remember, you want to exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Good job. We've got about 5 more seconds, then we're gonna lift the right leg to meet the left. In 3, 2, 1. All right, right leg comes up, back imprints. So again, if you find it hard to keep the back from arching, just let the knees fall a little closer to the chest. We're gonna give the head, neck, and shoulders a quick little break next because we're gonna do our dead bug. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So set that head down, take those arms up, drop the shoulders back. It's one leg, one arm, and then bring it back to center. And then that other side. So the leg that extends goes to the height in which you're able to keep the back imprinted and the belly pulling in. So if you feel that belly kind of dome out, you just want to lift that leg a little higher. If you have really strong core, you'll take the leg even lower. Excellent. A few more here. Good. Take those hands back behind those head. Lift and lower. Don't hold your breath. So we want to train our breath, training our core. All right, hold it up here. Bring the right leg in and then switch it out with the left. Again, if you feel strain in your neck, just set your head down. Maybe it just needs a little break. If you're able to really engage the core, then lift up from there. About 10 more seconds, and we're going to go back to that tabletop crunch. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands go behind the head. You lift and lower. Try to find your highest point each time. So next up, we're going to go into our bicycle because we're going to add that rotation, getting the obliques turned on. Not that they're not on now, but we're just going to ramp it up a little. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you lift and rotate. So it's not a lot of rocking back and forth. It's deliberate movement here. Same thing goes. Every time the legs are off the mat, the back has to be imprinted. So as our abs fatigue, maybe the legs go a little higher. We're going to go back to that tabletop crunch one more time. In 3, 2, 1. Take it back to center. Whew. You can do it. Remember, lift from the core. Are they getting tired yet? Mine definitely are. All right, so next up, we are going to go into our scissors. Lots of options for your scissors. We want to turn on those low transverse abs, those deep abdominals. So you're going to hold your head, neck, and shoulders up unless you need a break. The legs are going to go up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to lower one at a time. So options being that your head, neck, and shoulders can go down, or you can also keep it up and just take your hands behind your head. Few more seconds here. Woo! You can do it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Take those legs back to tabletop. Here we go. So we're going to start to bring those legs down now. So we're going to work them back down. About 10 more seconds. Then we're going to set that left leg on our mat. Right leg will stay on tabletop. And we'll work our way down. Okay, left leg comes down. Keep lifting and lowering. So I caught myself a little bit on that one. where I felt like my neck was leading as opposed to my abs because they are tired. So I just gotta concentrate on really finding the core to lift, finding my highest point every time. All right, let's go ahead, take that right leg down. You're back to your basic crunch. Excellent. So we're gonna take these legs nice and long next for a straight leg crunch. One I really like it, targets the upper abdominals. You'll see I do not look like I go up very high as soon as I straighten my legs out. So go ahead and straighten your right leg out, then your left, and lift and lower. So we've been going at it for a while here, so just make sure that you are not pulling on that head. That head is just resting in those arms. We're gonna finish with a plank series here. Hang on to it, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into your side plank. All right, we've got a side plank here. So just one last plank series and then we'll be done with this craziness. So hang on to it. Bottom obliques pulling up, core is nice and tight. Shoulders are relaxed, chest is open. Hang on. We're gonna rotate through center first. So we're gonna go side, side, and then back to center. So let's rotate it forward. So options here, if you're really fatigued, you can always set the legs down. Just tuck the hips under. You can be on your palms or on your arms, whichever works for you. 15 more seconds and then I'll turn my back to you one more time. So just make sure those shoulders are sliding down your back, those shoulder blades. All right, let's go ahead and rotate it to our other side. Pull it up on the bottom obliques, nice and tight. I love it. If you poke yourself in your side, feel how strong you are. If you need to set your leg down on this one, you just set it down. Whew, got about 10 more seconds or so, and then we're gonna rotate it forward. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rotate it forward, and then our last move. We're gonna go ahead, lift one leg, lower, lift the other, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. 15 more seconds, you've got this. All right, here we go, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those knees down, sit it back. Ooh, just release the small of your back. That was so good. So remember to stretch after all your exercises. I know that's the time we really always think we don't have time for, but we do have time for stretching. So let's just do a quick one here. We're gonna do our cat-cow stretch. Shoulders are gonna come over our hands and knees are gonna come under our hips. So kind of where we started, spread your fingers nice and wide. Slide your shoulders down so your neck gets a little longer. Your belly's tucked in. Take a big inhale here. And then exhale. Push those hips forward, round that back. Eyes look towards your thighs. And then take your extension. This is where it's going to feel really good. So you're going to push the booty back, lower the belly. You're going to do a few of those. And then you can also just sway the hips right and left. That was awesome, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Whew. Left me a little winded. So if you enjoyed that, please check out my other videos. And if you really like them, please subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you back here real soon.